Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Sabanser, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment. We give you guys a fresh perspective on things, and we see them. And today we got a hell of a show in store for you guys, a pretty wacky one. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So, as you guys know, the Lakers had their introductory presser today with Bronny James. And of course, it was going to draw a lot of attention, right? It's one of the reasons we're discussing it. And, we produced a show a few days ago, last week, where we were covering the comments that general manager of the Los Angeles Lakers, Rob Pelinka, had to make, where he essentially said that the reason the Lakers essentially did this was because they had an opportunity to make history where this would be the first time where you have a father and son playing at the same time. On an NBA team. It had never happened, and he said for something like that to happen in a Laker jersey, considering it's LeBron James is the father, James is the father, is going to be a pretty magical moment. And some Laker fans are like, bro, these are the type of magical moments you want to make. You don't want to make magical moments winning championships. This is the type of history you want to make. So, we reacted to that. But now it seems to be that, whatever little thing Bronny does, he's going to be in the spotlight. But today we're not talking about the comments that Bronny James made. We're actually talking about the rookie head coach in JJ Redick. And this is what I'm discovering about JJ Redick. I'm beginning to discover that JJ Redick is a polarizing guy. In the beginning, everybody loved JJ. All right, everybody loved JJ. But as time has gone on, as he started disrespecting the previous generation of NBA players, he started turning off a segment of NBA fans. And then with some of the things that he said, and then it turned off some more people. But there are people that support him. But the last one he just said absolutely stunned the entire NBA world. What am I referring to? During the presser, JJ Redick takes it upon himself to answer a question that no one asked him during the press conference. And he essentially took it upon himself to let the world know that the Lakers drafting Bronny James was solely due to the fact that Bronny earned his spot on the Los Angeles Lakers roster, and the entire NBA community went into a frenzy. But before we even get into what JJ Redick had to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Game Time. Game Time is an authorized ticket marketplace of Major League Baseball, which makes getting tickets faster and easier. For example, I am super excited about the upcoming MLB games. With Game Time tickets, I can easily pick the best tickets for me. I love that I can choose between different deals. I have the option to select the cheaper deal, the best option deal, or my favorite, the flash deal. The flash deal gives me the option to find discounts that I can only find on Game Time. Once I select the ticket I want, I can view my seat. And it's not just restricted to baseball. I can also look for the best ticket deals for other sports like football, the NBA, concerts, comedy, or other theater shows. Included in my purchase, I also have a 24-hour return guarantee, a lowest price guarantee, event cancellation protection. So take the guesswork out of buying MLB tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do now is we want to play exactly what JJ Redick had to say, and then we're going to come back and react to his comments. Take a listen to JJ Redick here.
A couple questions. JJ, first for you, going through your first draft, what did you like about Dalton and Bronny, and what was it like having them be the first two players that you were able to help select?
Yeah, I mean, I was thrilled to be in the draft room. It was a very amazing experience for me. We didn't think Dalton would be available at 17, but he provides something that we just don't have. He's a movement shooter. He can obviously play off the bounce. We viewed him very highly on our draft board, and he can score at all three levels. He's got size. There was a lot of things to be excited about with Dalton, and I'm excited to coach him. With Bronny, I want to clarify one thing you just said, which is Rob and I did not give Bronny anything. Bronny has earned this, right? Bronny talks about his hard work. Bronny has earned this through hard work. And for us, prioritizing player development, we view Bronny as like case study one, because his base level of feel, athleticism, point of attack defender, shooting, passing, there's a lot to like about his game. And as we sort of build out our player development program holistically, he's going to have a great opportunity to become an excellent NBA player.
So you heard what JJ Redick had to say. These comments have sent the entire NBA community into an absolute frenzy. We actually saw these comments on what is it? We saw these comments, I believe, on Bleacher Report. Is actually where we got a hold of these comments of JJ Redick. Yeah, it was on Bleacher Report where JJ Redick initially made his comments, and I'm actually trying to look for the clip that we actually saw, because I was absolutely floored by it. Okay, here it is here. And I just want to read some of the comments that people made. Somebody said daddy's hard work. Somebody said JJ said earned, laughing emojis. Somebody said Bronny earned his way through nepotism. Another person said insert why you always lying meme. Another person said I came here for the comments. Another person said not even the first take panelist that he mocked would say something as untrue as this. Another person said everything JJ says is wrong. Another person says stop the cap. He's already lying and the season hasn't even started yet. And people just kept on going on roasting JJ Redick from one comment to the next. What do I think about what JJ Redick had to say? Given the fact that Bronny didn't have a stellar, or rather a standout college career in the one season he played, I don't think that was the right thing to say. I really don't. But JJ Redick is taking it upon himself to get ahead of the story. That's the first thing. The second thing, it lets me know that these guys hear the chatter surrounding the Lakers selecting Bronny. And I have two thoughts. The first thought is, I think the person handling this the best is Bronny James himself. Bronny just seems to be cool as a fan, man. He just off here, shrugging it off his shoulder. He made some comments. He was like, it is what it is. I've dealt with this all my life. Bronny seems like the most level-headed person here, if I'm being honest with you. He seems cool as a fan. Is all these other guys are reacting to it. But then this takes me back to the comments that general manager Rob Pelinka had to make, which is, this would be a great story. And in fact, it is a story. Now, great depends on the person who's telling it. But the Lakers have found a way to get people talking about them. But I'm not sure this is the right reason, right? Because this has really nothing to do with what's going on the court. It has everything to do with all of the storylines surrounding the team, but not the actual product itself and its production, right? So to me, look, people are going to feel this way. I think another reason people are going to feel this way is due to the nature of how it happened, right? Bronny said something that left some of us scratching our heads, which was, he said, playing with my dad was not really a thought process of mine. Then some people would ask, so if it wasn't a thought process of yours, why did you only try out for two teams, work out for two teams? Why didn't you work out for all the other teams? The fact of the matter is, he wanted to go to the Lakers or Phoenix because he worked out with Phoenix. And given all of the positioning that his agent, Rich Paul, and Clutch Sports were doing, they made it abundantly clear that he wanted to go to the Lakers, right? And Rich Paul said if another team drew to draft Bronny, he's going to go to Australia. That's what his own agent said. He's going to go to Australia. Think about that. Right? So for JJ Redick to say that is crazy. Another thing worth investigating. Do you think is every player that gets to say Rich Paul is their agent? Now, Clutch Sports may represent other athletes, but Rich Paul is LeBron James's agent. How easy do you think it is to have LeBron James, his agent, be your agent? So let's just cut the BS, please. It is transparent. Let's just cut the BS. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comments and we catch you guys on the next show. Peace.